compelling questions. Keeps me up at night. They might have giant in the name, but EMEA's number 2 seed are definitely the David in this David versus Goliath matchup. It's PRX. We know what we get from these guys, and what we get is up-tempo, fast-paced, audacious, in-your-face Valorant.
Okay. Is everything good now? Am I live on both? Okay, I think we're live on both. Okay. Oh, guys, it's freaking Ascent, guys. I haven't played Valorant in so long. Oh my gosh. The stream sound is so low. Okay.
Time in Valorant, I think this should make for a very interesting stylistic game.
What about now?
On the attack side
Good
to
enough?
start us off, and already Ara's gotten himself pretty deep up mid. Something ready for it, turns to flash, and now for contact is just
hello? Something?
what an opener.
Where's the PRX jersey? Hold
Taking
on,
out
give
of
me a
sales
second.
for GX. Spike dropped in mid, and Cloud and
Give me a
Westside
second,
trembling
yeah?
hands to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, something pretty much just continuing the reign of terror that he has been on throughout Stage 2 until now, and one of the absolute peaks of his career at the moment. Forsaken caught getting a tad bit too adventurous, perhaps, in mid. So the tiniest of openings for GX, the PRX are ready to just put onto them and get an ace.
Well, ace.
There we go,
Well,
there
ace
we
for the
go.
boy. Jump, bounds, just like Bambi. Something.
Oh my gosh, he's so nasty! Wait, what? An ace opener. Okay, something. I see you.
And this is why PRX can get away with such ridiculous stuff, Wyatt. They have this individual talent. I feel like it's
I'm not gonna lie, but like,
this level.
what was that flash?
It's just across the
Like, yes, something was crazy, but also, what was that flash? Okay, Ilya, I see you. I see you.
Even for his standards, feels like he's hitting a
I
real
see
career
you.
high at the perfect time right now heading into Champions.
That 1v2 clutch with the off on bind against Sheila Gaming had my jaw on the floor. The guy is ridiculous.
And he gets away with 1 HP under a lot of pressure there with the judge. That 0 point connects onto a couple
Wait,
players.
I need to open up both tabs. I forgot. Oh my gosh, I haven't streamed on 2 thingies
Still having a fight for a
in so
spot.
long.
Pac-Man having trouble taking him out of Switcher.
Good money.
Yeah, that was some pretty solid util actually from GX.
Yeah, I mean, if my Twitch quality isn't good, you guys can just have the Twitch stream open for the drops. I mean, that's like the only reason I'm streaming on Twitch anyway. So that like anybody who wants the drops can get the drops. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah, yeah.
isolated there, Flickless, without an opportunity to actually get involved. And now that slow orb will make it difficult for him to
Oh my
work his way
gosh,
back
something
out.
is on one.
Defuse here for PRX.
Something is on one today.
Will be maintained.
Come on.
We're going to have a switch up of our diffuser here briefly as Jing gets off, something gets on, working towards a very early...
Oh my gosh, yeah, the little matcha.
One orb away. Nice that something goes down to 1 HP, but then gets a heal with Jing, so he can just go run it Flickless with a judge. Go for part 2. GX fans hoping that first round ace, and we've witnessed so far, not an omen of the next.
I'm sleepy, so please PRX 2-0. Don't worry, I have the script. It's 2-0 to PRX. Just saying. I'm not jinxing it.
Back right now, the biggest win of the career.
Will it be a one-sided game? I mean, I don't know. I didn't really watch GX versus Sentinels, so like, did Sentinels lose because GX was good, or did Sentinels lose because Sentinels was bad? I actually don't know anything about GX as a team. I don't know anybody on GX at all. I don't recognize anyone. 12 months of free Supas, please do. Oh, brother. Thank you for the Nafi Supas. Thank you, Amamiya. Thank you, Kiri. Thank you, Lunchen. Thank you, Krata. Thank you.
While there was that sound bait coming through from Jing, he
Thank
was
you,
just
Vex. Thank you.
tapping, trying to make a little bit of a distraction.
Sun was shaky, but Jax did good. I'm not gonna lie. I was fully expecting to be watching PRX versus Sentinels today. I was like really surprised.
They do not want to run into a judge in that corner or someone else.
Come on.
Pac-Man with a shoulder pick. Ara sees an opportunity to come forward, but actually backs out of it. Devi knocks him down to 20 as well from Switch.
That is a lot of damage.
Guys, I'm still obsessed with the wasabi. The wasabi chips that I told you guys about like last stream. They're so freaking good. Also free super? No, not free super.
Wall about to break.
No.
3 PaperX players expecting this to come through though.
They're going to fight out of this.
What a setup.
PaperX, for God's sake. You know they're not going to sit here and let you pass them by. Paranoia thrown out. Jing's able to capitalize. Ara very
You haven't finished that yet? No, I bought more. I bought like 2 whole packs.
Here's Grabinho. Has to walk up onto the A side. But a smoke in his way. Spike on the other side of tree. With 12 seconds
Yeah,
left.
wasabi chips
He
are
knows
so
he might need to batten
good.
the hatches here and just try and survive.
Only option.
What is a
at this
hype
point in
tree?
the round.
Thank you so much
The way
for the
that
hype
PRX
train, guys. Whatever
maneuvered the
this
map
is.
there
It's telling me to
was
open a
so
chest.
lovely. Late into that round,
I opened the
they
chest.
insert
I
something
don't know
with,
what this
that
does.
judge close up in B main.
Thank
The rest of the
you.
players on that sort of B mid side.
Aw, they look so
pivot over towards Tree,
happy.
reading that GX, we're going to try to
They
go
look
for an
so
ace lit up cat when that wall
happy.
expires. As
No.
soon as they start making
No.
noise, there were 3 PaperX players ready to go.
No.
Paranoia, and then initially it's just the run and gun from Jing. Patman able to trade off, swinging with the Phantom.
Do you know which Pulsar X
Really
V-Steel
lovely
gaming mouse you're
round of
choosing?
PaperX
I mean, I'm
that took the
Aqua Senpai
bonus.
all the
This
way.
team selected only one defense
I'm
side
Aqua
round over to
Senpai all
RFQ
the way.
in that Pacific matchup, in that final. They were so dominant on this defense side. Some wine position taken up this time by Forsaken. Again, PaperX ready to fight for this space.
And the second GX activate, they could get hit by slow orbs from Jing. Yep, there. That one's gonna go down, but Aura gets ahead of it. Lovely paranoia.
Eh?
Again, there's been some good
How
neutral
did...
setup for
Wait,
GX.
I'm not gonna lie,
The
that
forces
looked
come on eco
really
round so far.
messy.
Blown out first. Jing flattened by West Side. Always good with the sheriff.
You
and
can
now
tell
the
they're
GX are
nervous.
swarming over
You
it.
can
That
tell
was just
Ana
a lurking
is
cat, I
nervous.
believe. Something stops the plant, though. Very low on HP.
How?
A lot of danger. He's got to back up just a bit.
Yep, this buys time for a
Oh
check.
my
You
God.
How?
does not allow further passage. Are able to hold it down here from A main, and look at this.
Oh my
weapon
gosh,
something.
I mean,
Look
like,
at
I should
the
be happy that
He
PRX
has
could
played
have
so
almost won
quickly.
that
I
round,
do
but
not
also,
think
like,
I was going to
how
expect this
how did PRX almost win this
whatsoever.
round?
Initially, he was checking mid in case there was a late flank. Now, though, he stepped
coming,
up.
I'm coming.
Ara, though,
I'm
has the presence of
coming.
mind to check for it. A massive thrifty here for GX.
PaperX were trying to show some of that aggression towards A main. The slow from Jing came a little bit too late. And a couple rounds now, we have seen Grabinho throw out a paranoia at a great time, and Aura able to capitalize. It happened on just a
Breaking
round
on
to go, so they weren't able to convert. They didn't have the weapons. But here, Aura had a hero rifle. So
Why does this guy have a gecko? Why does he have a wingman video? That's so cute. That's so
super well
cute.
done.
Westside pretty terrifying with the sheriff in
Bobby.
hand. That was something showcased extensively against Sentinels. PRX falter slightly here. Money such that, though, they can continue to make a buy. They
Oh,
can eventually stave off a mid where 4 players for GX taking up shop.
He's picked up the
Eh?
Oh my God, Westside. Those are the kind
Yeah.
of shots he hits with some crazy consistency. Just the good crosshair placement, fast reaction shots.
And he didn't have to be firing against Sentinels.
Yeah?
His team were doing so well, but now it's a great opportunity to step up and show that individual skill. Jordy here for Ara. Inside the smoke, and it does his job. Forsaken is dealt with now, quickly trying to double back around to the site. Digging out that last defender. Devi in the corner. Only gonna
Ara's
find
pretty
his one.
good.
Admin kept off the fight.
I mean, obviously he's a pro,
Towards
but,
defender
like-
spawn.
And now that remaining PRX duo, they're just forced to save. GX have really played with a lot of high tempo early round on these last couple, and it has paid off. It's resulted in early picks. Something going for
Aura.
that aggro play in B main.
That is a cool
immediately
name.
dealt with.
Do you guys ever think about, like, if I was a
Exit
professional
onto the site
esports player,
really
what would my
accelerated.
name be?
Aura beats the timing into the
I thought
smoke.
about it. I unironically
Device
think
is
I would
left
be
a
set
bit
the Seas
alone,
ablaze.
overwhelmed. GX have done a nice job.
Unironically.
PRX early.
Just well set up.
The wingman plush with Spike. Wingman watches you bad at Valorant. That's so
Definitely wanna highlight
cute.
here early. 4 assists to his
Number
name.
1, you're not bad at Valorant. Number
Paranoia
2,
set
that
up
is
so
so
have been
cute. Wingman is so
excellent.
cute.
Now PRX got to be
Reminded that
respectful
Jags
of the
has
repeat.
spirit.
That was that,
Oh yeah, you're
you know,
right.
early
The rookie
presence by
players,
Forsaken
huh?
over towards Catwalk that was punished. There was some spam through, and then a push off of that B side.
Look, I mean, something barely even got around the corner before being hit by that. Aura beats the timing for Forsaken into the smoke. I like that from him. It's a calculated risk. Pays off.
There are similarities between how these two teams played the defense side. I think GX almost see a reflection of themselves in some of these info pushes and this proactivity from PRX.
Huh.
So PaperX investing into this round a fair bit around the 2 guns that were saved. Of course, if they lose, they'll have that 3-round max out loss bonus. But something picks up the judge on account of having that dimensional drift. And they have the Hunter's Fury to combo with it. So that could be very potent if used at the right time. Getting Hunter's Fury tags, but then also in the chaos, popping out with a judge on someone.
PRX insisting on some mid control with a smoke at tiles that just gets walked up through by GX. They've been able to drift over towards that catwalk position, but now 2 players taken up in tree. Let's see Forsaken play back towards the site a little bit more, but once more, we're going to see PRX fight if there is a push off catwalk. Fresh that one way at A main. Forsaken trying to imply some main presence. Hoping to funnel elsewhere. But GX are unperturbed so far.
안
See if they
당해주겠다.
decide to wait that out. They do have a drone from Cloud that could be used to clear through it. Yeah, that is going to be the maneuver. And
Can you check your video quality on YouTube? Wait, why? What is my video quality on YouTube? Is my video? Do not tell me my video quality is bad on YouTube as well. That's literally the only reason I'm streaming on YouTube right now. It's because I thought. Wait, what? Wait, what's my video quality on YouTube? Are we serious? Are we? Is this real life? Is this real life right now?
Get pinged out by that second shot. Goes low. It doesn't matter. He handles Grabinho. Manhandles him up close. Now that tree control is there for PRX. GX though forcing in on the site. They got Gen presence. Patman. Got an owl in. Spots.
Did you play Minecraft after eating? No, I did not. I did not have time. I had an appointment today. I had an orthodontist appointment today. I mean, is Narin watching in 180p? I'm watching on 140. Yeah, I'm watching on 180.
The null command that comes out. It's Devi and Jing. They have to fight through it now. There's no other choice for it.
Does it not look like
it's on Jing?
170?
Cloud is likely in A main and sends his crosshair in that direction. Drops down.
Akabi.
Tries to isolate the 1 versus 1s. The flickless will not be shifted. And GX have even upped the game.
So difficult to get a kill on the drop like that. Lovely shooting from Flickless. That initial one off the cat tight angle was really clean. I like that decision to use the Hunter's Fury just straight away from Cloud.
Nowhere to run.
And because he was hit by that 0 point, then he just feels pressure. Oh, I gotta do something. Goes into the open. He's scrambling. Gets shot down.
Good job, guys.
GX, they pick up
Yeah,
the
mate.
nicely after that.
Pinging out 2 players of that Hunter's Fury was pretty big. I think Forsaken ate the 2nd and 3rd bolts from it.
I mean, yeah,
Oh, they're
Forsaken
timing
gets that
out?
crazy
I mean,
kill
yeah.
in the smoke because it was
I mean,
just
yeah.
such a chaotic
Okay, come on. Wait, they had
situation.
such a good opener too. Something ace opener with a ghost. Hello. Hello.
PRX always trying to arrange their pieces to have like at least decent numbers for these GX pushes. We see Jing trying to refresh that one way to A main, hoping to funnel GX through towards.
How's your key replace when you're playing
GX have
Val?
their
It's
own
on like an
gameplay, they're
angle. I would say it's on like a
paranoia
45
straight away,
degree
just to try
angle.
and deny any
It's
direct
definitely on an
threat.
angle, but I
Behind
feel like
that,
I'm not
fast
that.
play gets shut down, but
I'm
in
not
the end,
that like
there's so much to work
OCD
with.
about
Null Command, Hunter's Fury, both committed
my key
to that
replacement.
engagement.
Like as long as it's on
it
somewhat
pays
of an
off the
angle
GX
and it
or
doesn't feel
backside rounds
uncomfortable,
wide,
then I'm
even
okay.
things up.
Unusual, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. Hello. Alright guys, look at all the matcha. Look at all the matcha lattes at the chat.
Looks like something not going to commit any cash here, so you can buy the operator on this subsequent round.
Yeah, it's truly been PaperX's year so far.
Naruhodo,
The only thing they're missing, of course,
Naruhodo.
is the cherry on top. Global title, all well and good. They're looking for that Pacific World Championship. It's on the table here. This is the kind of matchup they need to kind of be dominating to give that level of confidence. Remember, the winner in this series will advance to playoffs.
The matcha latte, yeah. The little matcha boba. The little sub badge. With the cat and the angel wings. Isn't it so cute? I'm gonna drink matcha tomorrow as well. I'm craving matcha. Ever since I had matcha on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, Aura.
Down and divided Forsaken. They take a classic gamble up mid, bit of a Chico vibe.
Played off for 5,000 super. Thank you. Thank you, Caster, for the 9 months. Thank you.
After confirming information on a player mid with the drone, not mad at the play. Cool attempt, but yeah, ultimately the GX just have way better guns.
Cloud also had turned the flash and
how did we die mid?
Had his crosshair
how did 3
correctly,
players die mid?
Some stall here, of course, on this belated attempted beat. The sheer wall has to be respected.
Sorry, it's this. Oh, it's an eco round. Okay, I should. Yeah. Okay. I mean, still though, Grubino is on freaking 1 HP, man.
Deep in the site, but now all alone and dealt with perfectly clean, flawless round from GX. Come on,
thank you for the 9 months, Frankie. I mean, not 9. Thank you for the 4 months, Frankie. Thank you.
I was worried. I was worried that they were going to.
근데 저거 너까다. 별로 오지도 않았는데 그냥 써주지.
4-round run. They're looking really good right now. They're playing with a lot of confidence, and maybe it's what the players had been mentioning before this game of we don't really feel pressure. We're GX. People didn't even think we were going to be here. We're going up against the best team in the world. The reigning champions from Toronto. We have 3 rookies. We don't have any pressure. We're huge underdogs.
That's true.
Here. It's going to be a steel garden thrown out.
Guys, Ara literally just dashed and he's in RCT with literally no util. How is this allowed?
TP obviously gets himself in a position now to harry them from defense spawn.
Okay, good. They got punished. But like, how is that even allowed? How did Ara 아니 어떻게 CT까지 질렀어? 스킬 없이? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Did I just like not see anything?
I mean, just look at the X's on the map right now of where the dead GX players are. Ara's like in the spawn of the defenders.
That's what I'm saying. How did Ara get into the spawn, man? How did Ara push CT with like alone? He was alone. There was no util. He literally just dashed into CT. No util. Nobody was following him. He was just alone. He was just alone. Like what? Like he's like solo queue. What the heck?
Ara got ahead of it, right, but not in a position to be sort of followed up on at all.
Yes, man. I don't even know how Ara even got into that position.
Rounds, for sure. Rubinho loves that spot. So does Boaster.
What the heck?
Box at top mid. Nothing to be gained from there right now. It's actually pretty deep dark cover thrown out here by GX.
Something has this operator was saving for on one of the prior rounds, controlling mid at the moment. As GX.
I see where he's supply click. Thank you for the 12 months, Strikey. Thank you.
Once they get through the choke point, so they can try to spam some of these players down from backside through both.
아니 쟤! 아 진짜
And there's a noise cut in mid, or rather PRX.
아니 왜 돌리는데? 아 진짜.
Slow orb mid, there's no direct follow-up on that res attempt. It's Cloud falling. Divine getting control from stairs here. Caught inside the fragment, and Gravino's got the follow-up now. Patman has to fight for himself inside Boathouse. Chopped down, still gets the kill.
침착해. 팟만 했어. 침착해. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Jing can also work out from spawn as well. There's Westside. Damn, he's been good today. Very sharp, and Jing should wait a moment. He's got something with him now. Seen this guy retake 1v2 with an op. He's got Jing to help him this time. Flickless watching Speedway, though Jing's going to have to be quick with this adjustment.
나이스! 붙어있어!
Westside now under pressure. Shot through.
No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if they lost that round, I would have been so mad. Oh, 징 잘했다. 징 잘했다.
Beautiful attack from Westside. Just feels at the very end he needs to adjust the positioning, and it's something right on top of him with that fast for the trade. This was an insane little shot from Aura to open the round up. Look at that from something's point of view. The second he checks that left side, Aura is right out there.
Sick two-piece there from Westside. For me, it's Jing being able to get that correction of aim onto the plant spot.
And having the res available in mid, just bring it right back to the 5-on-5.
Yeah, it kind of negates all of Ara's patience, just staying as that insert.
Watching Valorant makes you want to play Valorant again.
And that was onto something who then has the dimensional drift to follow up into the site.
But that'll condition PRX now. That deep smoke into mid could imply an insert being left behind by GX for later in the round.
Westside with that cam.
For Minecraft, I know. I'm actually debating. I'm like, do I play Minecraft or Valorant on Sunday? I know the schedule says Valorant, but I'm like, do I want to play Valorant or do I want to play Minecraft?
Totally removed. It's going to be really difficult for GX from here on out.
New replay system though, but isn't the replay system like not good? I only saw people complaining about it. I just saw Tyson complaining about the new replay system on Twitter, and I was like, oh.
Get past it, you're all just trapped. Maybe Gravino can try to go for some kind of crazy TP, but outside of that, not a lot of options.
There's a sheer wall inside tree. Something can play off that after trying to take a pick.
And that did turn off the VSPO.
DRX 경기도 보나요? DRX 누구랑 하는 거지? Who's DRX against? Probably not. 아마 안 볼 것 같아서 내일 수업 있어서.
They've just assembled this in response. That deep smoke's there again, and all Cloud spammed out just as the smoke bloomed. Flickless fortunate to get across. He can play off his player in B main, but it's a Sage wall there to play with.
There are rotates being drawn for PRX, aside from the fact that Jing is just entrenched here in the corner.
No.
What a trade.
Yeah, Minecraft is only for a limited period of time.
That's disgusting. And again, Jing with the crucial frags. Knock the wheels up the GX.
It's complaints you can't watch pro match and custom match replays.
Honestly,
So it's only like
if you looked at the top of the
matchmaking game, like matchmaking.
After he got that kill, we're being dragged.
Probably not gonna watch DRX and NRG. No flame to NRG, but like I think DRX is gonna win because I said so. Woo, Jing!
Still a horrific position for
Jing
GX.
잘하노.
I think they had a cool game plan that is just ultimately unraveled because Jing puts together a really sick multi-kill.
Remember that solo hold for Jing with the wall sets up the double face in mid for that spam kill. So sick.
Wow, Paranoia straight away catches everyone. Slow orb as well. Oh my god, this is miserable.
나 아무도 못 잡아?
Could be painful. Patman's got another one where that came from. Gorbini would love to get up on the corner, but Jing
I feel like they should have got more than just one.
West side just damaged up. Him now two from the spam. They are all so weak. Sold out.
Oh!
But Paranoid to get them on the speedway here. Patman respects it though. Tries to fold away. Forsaken TP out in the open. Apparently Flickless punishes. What a kill. This is dangerous here. That util turned off. Patman has to fight out the old-fashioned way. Done, but West side will be waiting. Flickless are by no means a sure thing for GX. It's up to Divider, dig them out. Flickless drifts across the site. West side will be set up on the speedway. Drop down on the side and wins it out. 12 and 8 for West side.
Oh my god, man, he is on one right now. The crosshair placement is just excellent in these fights, and he is so quick with the reactions. By the way, though, beautiful kill from Flickless. That one right there on the Forsaken. The highest impact kill, in the round at that point, opens up the site. West side clutches up.
Okay, that's only Defcon 5.
It's okay, Alex. Chill.
But GX really proactive.
Chill.
And then immediately Paranoia Speedway. They're very keen to get onto this
and it was synced up with a flash from the KO. Insta just pop out. That was with all four players so weak, stuck in the choke for ages at that point.
There's just a symphony of util lined up. These set plays for GX, man, are so clean.
That's what has really impressed me about them on both attack and defense.
Yeah, Alex was 5 years off his life each game.
Of their util and timings so tight compared to the competition.
Oh.
And that contrasted with PRX's just innate talent, ability to flood like no other team. A little bit of a difference of styles there. Paranoid, Forsaken tries to back away. He actually avoids the one that comes in Jen's direction. And
들렸잖아. 나이스.
Forsaken to be crouched, perched from below. Something gets in and then
I don't know what it is about Aura, but I think it's because 왜 안 붙어주는 거야? I feel like I've watched Aura just like take so much space and he's just alone on site. Like multiple times. Is it just me? Like he plays like a solo queue jet. Like his team doesn't like it feels like his team is just not with him like ever.
And willing to absolutely send it on the opponents.
I mean, PRX are the team that are going to force you, they're going to drag you to pay at that fast pace, right? You will need to compete for timings, fight aggressively over this space, but GX are happy to do with that because they've got such sick
util did, but they have an Omen, no?
on this map. They will go to that gear. Let's have a break here at halftime, sending over to the stage. Lou is standing
go PRX!
with a very special guest.
Et pour un jour de semaine, on est ravis de voir pas mal de fans de Giantex ici à nos côtés. It's a pleasure to welcome Elise with me, who's a GX
Elise!
Welcome.
Oh my god, I love the way she pronounces Elise.
You're rocking, that t-shirt and the jersey. How does it feel, to have GX fans here in Paris despite the French and Spanish rivalry?
It's so cool to see everyone here rooting for GX, and I think you are too, right?
I'm an EMEA girly, but never biased, guys, never biased, of course. Donc, première question, qu'est-ce que ça fait finalement d'avoir des fans
Oh my gosh, French is such a nice language to listen to.
Eh ben, c'est trop cool. On a évidemment l'ambiance ici et on a peut-être une hausse qui est un petit peu biaisée pour l'EMEA, mais jamais trop.
Okay, you speak your truth, lady. You speak your truth.
No one was expecting them, at champs, and yet here they are. So, what is your advice for fans, who struggle to follow their team in hard times?
Well, you just have to believe in your team, really. And they had such a great run on stage 2. It was really nice. And seeing them putting up a fight against PRX, it's so nice.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that. Donc un petit conseil peut-être, c'était dur la saison pour GX, ils sont remontés de loin et bah oui, il faut continuer de croire en sa team, ils sont remontés pendant le stage 2 et ils ont une vraie belle run. So let's see if the fan buff can carry GX on Ascent.
And honestly, I think there are more and more GX fans being made by the moment. They've been looking very, very good, standing up against the most terrifying team in the world. And this guy is a big part of that. I suspect something here, the highlight for your Coinbase Econ report at 63.5. But just pure audacity, I think he's 7-0 at the start of the game. He does slow down. He goes, 14-7 after that fact, but obviously always in the engine room for PRX.
And keeping that rating high while purchasing 3 ops as well. That's, I think, kind of the standout part for me. Was getting a lot of value with those late. Some of the shotguns too had some great dimensional drifts, but yeah, something right now looking like the best player for PRX up until this point versus Westside for GX, whose aim right now is also just unreal.
It's crazy.
That guy looks so familiar.
GX on the attack side, but in these
Oh my gosh, wait, is that like a K-pop demon? Sorry, what is it called again? Demon Slayer. I was gonna say Demon Slayer, Demon Hunter-esque.
Really, really well set up. I think Insu wanted to highlight that as well about Flickless. I think we're seeing that he's sitting on 11 assists here.
Yeah, and speaking of, it looks like GX maybe wanting to go
Okay,
for
I'm
a fast
curious.
play down mid early with some of these flashes. Perhaps synced up or just
I feel like PRX is actually going to be really good on attack.
Catwalk, that good long range. Matter of fact, they have 4 sheriffs just across the board.
Oh
There's
my.
a lot of classics and at least some armor, so.
빨리 가야 되는데?
They realize something is afoot.
They know it's speed. They pushed all. They literally pushed all of A, guys. We have to.
Just walk straight through it. So tick-tock, those GXR got to start nipping at their heels, and G might be the first to see it. Timing's not quite there for him though. Spotted out already. And there's Patman. Might have to do something about this. Ara.
Whoa! Ara's shots. What the heck?
Not a lot of utility.
Guys, please do not tell me, guys. I'm getting a little bit nervous. I'm getting a little bit nervous.
Players all the way back.
Razorvine there. Cleared by Ara. Oh, jeez.
Wow, something takes a timing off that. What a bold play.
Gravino is also quite low as he tries to make his way onto the side. A decent 0 point now, but PRX are ready to fight for their lives in this site. Gonna be 3 players come downstairs. Something that can turn his attention along with
Oh my gosh, PRX is just. Ha! What? Guys, I blinked.
What a sick play from something. He takes the time
Who's
to
on
jump
it?
into the smoke off the break of the thorn. So he knows that player's crosshair going to be down, adjusting it back up, and he's right in Aura's face. Really cool maneuver to get them back in the 3-on-3. And then PRX doing what they do best, which is everyone fights together.
Nice.
It's unspoken. It's purely instinctive from PRX.
Okay, let's just not get thrifted, please. Let's not get. No eco steal, please. No eco steal, please. This guy has an episode 9 iron buddy.
PRX take down both pistol rounds now.
They're so proactive. Look at GX. Look how fluid they are. In motion constantly. Something that's going to fight for this, and no one shot that dart. That is very enlightening.
How did that hit all 3 of them? That was crazy.
Yeah. Now they're going to make a play off of Catwalk. PRX are ready to fight for this space as well. Heal up. Gravino gets him 1. But now that leaves the A site pretty loosely held.
Didn't expect Gravino with Flickless baiting for that position, but even still, things traded out. What a shot again from Aura. Oh my god, GX, what on earth is happening? They're just winning straight up duels, hitting crazy shots with pistols.
That's what I want to know,
Mike.
Mike.
realizes he needs to put this Vandal to work on the side.
Why is it a 2v2 suddenly?
Why what is that Westside with the classic?
He has the Vandal at range. I'm fine with the fight. Bro, you gotta win that.
That is unreal.
I cannot believe GX are winning these fights though. Still, Forsaken, long range, open angle with the Bulldog. These guys have
we did not just lose to a
30
classic with the Vandal long range. There is no way we just lost this round. Oh my god, dude, they're gonna be so tilted after that. They're gonna be so tilted after this. No, I didn't jinx it. I did not jinx it. I literally was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, why do I feel like they're gonna get thrifted? Oh my days. And like, why did we check that?
I don't even know, man.
Wait, why are we just whiffing?
Long range. Westside is. It feels like he's playing cheats right now. Westside can't miss.
Yeah, Westside's aim is actually like a little bit too crispy. It's like a little bit crazy.
Flip side, GX, they've won
We
two
little bro thinks he's
single
on the
rounds.
squad. Hey, we're on the squad.
Points in the game. PRX realizing that.
We're on the squad. We're on the squad.
Grabinho here committed to wine and just took the swing. That has definitely put PRX off their lunch.
Not the casters though.
All the way down mid
Not
to
the
watch this
casters.
B main cross with the outlaw. Something, does he expect it? Does he go for a little jiggle? No, he is just caught out in the open. Aura smoking that angle off. The cam is watching top cat for him as well.
This guy is playing solo queue.
Cloud, he can very easily support him.
Aura literally.
Or rather, I think that might have just been a ping from the drone. Either way.
I feel like Aura does not play with this team, but he's just so good. It's like he's actually just so self-sufficient. I want to be a player like Aura.
By the way, but he'll have that support. Here's Flickless.
Probably not good in pro play, but like in solo queue.
Pop flash for his duelist. Cloud and Flickless though put this one to bed.
And the two major things that PaperX are going to have to overcome to win this out on attack, I feel, when you're playing against GX on defense, is their willingness to aggress, throw set plays at you. We've already seen on attack the way that they're able to sync up their flashes really well.
Oh my gosh, Alex's skin is looking so good today as well. This guy's skin also looks so good today.
Weapons, being very proficient with
Whoa,
them. And
why does everybody's skin look so good?
Who is just not an actual Cypher one trick, but plays Cypher as much as he possibly can because he's so good on the agent, so strong at anchoring. That is going to be the test for PaperX.
Already audacious early posturing from Aura up mid. Wanting to claim this space, and no one from PRX looking to challenge top mid themselves. They play to the externalities of the map.
Westside has pushed up quite far into B main, can just play this angle, try to get a headshot tap, run away back to that Cypher setup. If they chase, it's really close for him. Take some damage, definitely needs to be on the run. Do PaperX try to accelerate to actually catch him going to backside? There are trips close on this choke. One of them just procced by that clone. Destroyed by a shock afterwards.
Ooh.
Able to bring Westside down eventually. I think he was concerned about a push up into his.
Why are we watching
Couldn't play off it.
Something gets backside.
Westside break a Yoru clone when Jing just got one?
Having to play a 4-on-5 retake. Make that 3-on-4.
Spike planted.
Returns up with the operator. It's more than Forsaken can handle.
PaperX had to buy very late coming through B main. I think he'll potentially be this critical factor if GX do go for the retake.
It's being smoked for.
Guys, I'm gonna say it though, I have a 9 AM class tomorrow, so like if this game goes to game 3, I might not be able to watch until the end. Like I woke up at 7 AM today, I played 6 hours of Minecraft, and then I went to my orthodontist appointment, and now I'm watching PRX versus Giant X. If it goes on for too long, I might have to sleep early. I'm nice. Oh my gosh, wait. The second I start threatening that I might sleep early, PRX is stepping up.
Grabinho had gotten it to half for Flickless as well there.
Why do I have 9 AM classes? I mean, I don't have a choice. Some classes I have to take are at 9 AM. Yeah.
And I like as well that once GX get a couple kills here, they realize, okay, one of these guys is going to be late B main.
I'll put in a whole shift at the Minecraft factory. Oh yeah. Hey PRX, I need to sleep in like an hour and 20 minutes, so can you guys like win quick?
Pretty sick round.
Call in sick for class? I can't.
These have been very, very costly.
I care very much about my GPA.
Costly as they've been though. It's a 2-round lead.
Like yes, I could probably ask one of my classmates or acquaintances to like give me the attendance number, and I can just like pretend that I'm in class, but like I actually pay attention in class. I actually take really good notes in class, and they carry me during exams.
Tries to step out, take the fight on his own. Grabinho will be called on as well.
Excuse me, that needs to be on stream, so just give her 4.0 and we'll call it even. That's what I'm saying, Vic. That's what I'm saying.
Need this spike recovered, but Ara's not going to leave that.
Are they going to lose quick too? No, don't say that, Cassia. No, they have to win quick. They have to win quick, and if they win slow, then like I just won't see them win, but that's fine. I better wake up to see, I better wake up to PRX winning, or we're going to have a problem. If it's going to be a PRX Sentinels in elimination bracket, I'm going to be so mad.
into one.
Yeah, that was a really bad wall, I'm not gonna lie.
Step by step, GX are staying alongside
I do
PRX
not
in this
know
race.
what that wall was.
Very,
I don't know why he walled like that.
moments in this second half. He has been on point. Rookie debut at a global
I
event.
don't know why
Challenger
Jig walled
NBA
like
Stage
that.
2 for a reason.
I really do not know.
Up to 16 now,
This
tied
does not
with
make any
something at
sense.
the top of the board.
What?
And as I mentioned, that round economy was tragic for both teams, of the utmost importance that either of them had taken that. Now GX have a real opportunity to tie up this game at 9. They just have to handle the PRX eco, couple sheriffs. Something.
But the thing is, PRX is also really good at eco steals, no?
Play a pocket for themselves for that smoke forward.
You can
B
do
main by the
it,
attackers.
PRX.
0 point only spots out the Sage here.
Something going to keep control of B main.
See Jing happy to make noise as he runs away from B main.
Nice on this eco round though that PRX do get access to the orbs across the map, can round the world it. When we get to the next buy, they're going to have likely 4 ultimates. I mean, pretty much guaranteed Devi will at some point get a kill, go down. Either way, we'll have the Steel Garden.
GX have seen enough though to stack correctly for this eco push off PRX. A Ghost and a Sheriff's all they really got to work with now, so this Outlaw should feast.
What?
Corbino happy to stand on the site and fight, but he's down by the Ghost player. Jing now have his hands full with the play out from Tree.
How come if Jing actually got that? That was winnable. That was so winnable if Jing got that. No.
Flickless has no reason to leave that fairly passive position.
What?
Devi had a good hold. Crosshair placement broken. And so is the lead of PRX.
So they get those orbs, they get
He was
4
ADSing
ultimates
there?
ready to go. A bit of damage could have been nice.
We'll have to go to work and drink coffee out of my 9 tumbler. You guys are like master merchants. Always promoting the wares. Enjoy your
They'll
coffee.
be happy to just get to this gun round with the ults they've got. Timeout called from Alex now.
Giant X is a combined esports org of Giants, a Smash esports org, and Excel esports. Excel, like Microsoft Excel. Yeah, Ara's literally just dancing around. I don't know, Ara just seems like those... Like, something about Ara's playstyle and his movement and his aim just reminds me of like those like demon jets in solo queue.
Choice on this particular
Do you know what I mean? Like just his playstyle, his like selfish kind of like solo playstyle.
Frequently by GX. They are very fluid on the defense side. You watch them, they look like a kicked anthill even earlier around.
Demon 1? I mean,
control of the map.
I don't know, something about it just screams solo queue chat. I don't know what it is. It just looks like solo queue chat. Like the solo queue jets that carry.
At these holes, right? They don't want to play off sites for post parts. They want to
Just
get in
something about
throw down.
his playstyle.
Gurino sat inside Jing's smoke that he tries to, or rather Forsaken smoke that he tries to TP into. These guys are not giving any ground.
Just uses that as his own anchor smoke, basically. All right, what is the plan here for GX with a few players towards
What is the plan here?
Doubling up Gabino, Flickless towards Cat early
Narin. Narin. Is it morning? Ohio, but not Ohio. It's 10, 11 p.m.
And yeah, they do. I think that's a good move. Try to do something to disrupt the plan that Alex has just provided to the team. And the timeout!
They walked into it. This is not the first time we've seen this push up in the mid for GX.
Corbino can stay pretty damn aggro because he can teleport whenever he wants. Yeah, he's just going to do that now after getting the first kill. Safe line, but they've got the advantage. Just get out. It's totally fine, right?
Gate crash at home, really.
Smoke off, so the res can come through onto something. That's one ultimate expended for PRX. Very important one, obviously. So, though it always feels bad that your opening kill amounts to effectively nothing, hey, you got a crucial ult out of PRX, so...
But that's your early mid-control smoke burn. Who's next? By Forsaken.
And now an immediate pivot to B main, where this dimensional drift will be used by something. You will soon learn that the B site is absolutely free for the taking. PRX can maneuver their way in and will be headed towards just a big 5-on-5 retake in which Devi has the Steel Garden ready to go, but Morgan not
where's
off
the
that,
smoke,
and
guys?
It looks like they want to accelerate.
They don't have the smoke because they had to use it in order to get the res up wide. Already PRX's util is being taxed before they even hit this B site.
They had no smoke market because they had to use it to get the res up. And then they just ended up entering onto site anyway with no smoke. Oh my days.
Players there right now. Paranoia into the Steel Garden. It looks like they want to fight.
It's timely.
No, they're going to take it slow.
Devi and something opt to just stay in B main, just to ratchet the suspense up to 10. Primary's now going to be available. Divide tries to swing off that, but Edge West side inside the fight. Flick this down, Kukuruku finds his, and GX! Unreal! Gladiators inside this B site. A hard-fought round that gets them the lead.
What a retake that is.
Am I gonna go to sleep mad? Do not tell me I'm gonna go to sleep mad.
But then from there, in the site, I mean west side,
do not.
Both anchors.
Do not.
He is in outrageous form at the moment. PRX were fully divided 2 and 2, 2 B main, 2 on site. I mean, Alex.
I agree, Alex. Why are they there?
They get the paranoia with the steel garden out, but they can't really do much off of it because they're smoked off. But even still, that just caused so much delay that it felt like that would be enough. If Westside gets traded on, they probably lose the round. He kills both of them. But how does he do that?
PRX never had market control. So those 2 players inside B main that was smoked off, you could swing that out into the steel garden and fight for it. But you don't know if Ara is still sat in market. You don't know if there's still someone there that can punish that kind of play, and you have limited info about who is in the site. There's no recon left available. And PRX actually look reluctant in that round to go aggressive. They do, in fairness, identify the risks of pushing a smoke when you don't have the info on the other side, but they have to spend this random smoke from Forsaken early in the round to get something back in the game, and they don't have it available to cover the B side adequately when they hit it. And normally that's fine, because they got a dimensional drift that gets them in there and gets them the info. But no one shuts the door. They have one smoke, I think, towards defense spawn.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, hello, they only had one smoke, so they smoke CT, and then they just like don't market, like question mark.
That kill when they were crossing, because if they do go into a situation where it's just a straight up 5,
I'm gonna dream in Alex's paw. You're right.
They're in a terrible position, right? That's going to be really challenging.
Ara there, just making sure his connections are all good. Best of our understanding, it was
certainly seemed all good.
Yeah, no,
given he's
20 and 12
on one. I mean, he had some impressive maps against Sentinels. That last Haven map, he was the top performer there. But this is a totally different level right now.
You can see just how much he thrives under this really diligent application of util to set him up. And that's the second time now we've seen GX, you know, in that prior round send 2 people up mid, 2 people off catwalk. That's definitely...
Why is this timeout so long? I think it's because it's a tech pause, right? Because something's wrong with someone's...
I don't know, don't ever play a tiles, or don't have any mid presence.
Oh, I think Ara's having tech issues.
But that round, that was the round that PRX invested dimensional drift.
Oh my gosh, it's a Wu-Tang keyboard! He has pink wires, cute.
It was a round that they really pinned their hopes on. And for that to go up in smoke...
My AC turned off, no!
And saw something out here. This looked like a tech pause for gear. We'll be getting our ready checks in just a moment, and we'll be off with round 20.
Coming back into this, PRX just going to
weird.
Be forced into a half-buy situation.
That was weird.
The economy has been pretty tough for both teams throughout most of this half. Except now, GX, with a string of rounds, have a couple capped out players with the money. They are in position to take down their map pick. One we haven't seen from PRX much at all in this last stage. In fact, it was only in their most recent outing where they beat RRQ in the grand finals. For GX, a map that they've had some success on, a couple losses as well. But of course, both these teams, home map being Sunset.
But he got a new keyboard, it's no longer a Wu-Tang, he has an Apex Pro!
So they just allow it to float into that final position, and if we get there, that should be...
Wait, what? He's just not gonna play with the Wu-Tang anymore?
Both of these teams on that map are
what?
Unbelievable to watch.
He just swapped his keyboard to a whole new different keyboard mid-game.
Like he needs some LEDs in his life. I respect that.
Interesting.
Very late 2010s gamer coded, but I'm here for it. We're bringing it back. 4 stingers here for PRX.
The Wires didn't like the Wu-Tang.
I'm gonna be surprised, but it doesn't feel not.
Yeah, my AC took a nap.
That, you know, there's going to be a half by some level, right?
So AC at night.
Be ready for that.
Yeah, it's still pretty hot here, and it's like humid. It's not really AC. It's a. I turn on the dehumidifier because it was raining today, so it's like humid.
GX, no commitment. They have Hunter's Fury
Yeah, he needs
and
Aqua
the null
Senpai's
command
keyboard.
when we get into the buy round after this. PRX would love to, at the very least, force them to use those ults on a round here where they've bought stingers. That would be a solid consolation prize.
Look at this dynamic setup here for GX. Now into mid. Ara is now taking
I'm
that
pretty
time,
sure
taking
Cypher
that map
heard
control.
that.
Confident that he can post up here and look towards tiles. It's going to be a fast hit coming from B main. Ara's going to try and wrap around pretty quickly, if I'm not mistaken. Westside though, just flat with all this. Huge kill, and Cloud comes to the rescue. These guys,
Oh
man,
my
these stingers in
days.
fairness, but they have got each other's backs for real.
Oh
Forsaken is to
my
find inside sight under the
days.
effects of his Nell
If
command.
Jason
Can't
clutches
make use of any of that util.
the...
And Ara
I was
pops it.
gonna say,
That is
if Jason clutches this,
For the sake
oh
of GX to
man.
win that round. Can't blame him for using it. Those side anchors were under a
yeah.
hell of a lot of pressure. With the teleport right on top of
That
West Side.
is a little bit
Cloud
sad. That's
at his back.
okay.
Westside was done. The Cloud is
No
not ready for that.
biggie.
And then again, just look at the way he gets on that angle and the crowd lifts to
Oh,
get the
heck.
crosshair in that, on the headshot angle.
Oh heck.
He is a crazy good anchor.
GX already emerging as one of the most compelling stories of this Valorant Champions 2025. 3 rookies taking it currently to
Wow, and
what
they've
many
gone
would
for the
consider the
tiles
best.
push straight away, but PRX already. Hunter's Fury a bit too late.
Tiles Crunch is probably one of the least novel plays in the GX book. Something PRX have definitely seen before. That one is shut down.
That is a classic Ascent play. He's been running that since the dawn of time in different variations, but hey, it still works frequently enough that there's nothing wrong with mixing it in. Cloud catches something on the cross, now 1 versus 3. They have an opportunity to isolate anything else. The IGL for GX, but individually has been no slouch in this tournament, far from it in fact.
He was 23-9 on Sunset against Sentinels. Plus 15 kills deaths across the entire series.
But Forsaken on that crouched angle, a bit too quick for Cloud to deal with. Crosshair not ready for that, so PRX able to capitalize on a round where they absolutely nullify this aggression from GX. And the timings end up being a little bit off because Cloud is waiting for that recon to land before sending out the Hunter's
Nowhere
Fury.
to run.
The pace of that was a little bit too slow, with the players actually pushing down, with R getting through tiles to push out a B main.
Time out.
There a moment, honestly, for GX where things are not
Didn't quite line up.
too tight with the timings, and so PRX, obviously with the quality of shooters they have, they're able to just dismantle that somewhat disjointed effort.
So tech pause here, it's Ara's in-ears, if I'm not mistaken, that are now being just handled. When you've got a player who's newer to the stage, maybe newer to some of these match conditions, but obviously an MEA plays under a very similar setup, so just wants to make sure everything is ship-shape as we're getting towards the pointy end of this map. And like I was kind of saying before that Tiles Crunch came in, this is a team that's considered by many to be the best in the world, PRX. The favorites in this tournament. GX came in with no expectations. They've been very clear about that. And they start by rocking Sentinels. I mean, the performance on Sunset was like a 13-4. Sentinels just look horrendous by comparison. And GX have been able to, despite being matched up against a team who plays so fast, it's hard to actually put things in place against them, have been able to execute a number of set plays, not just on this defense side, but obviously also on an attack side in such a way with a util, the exception of that previous round, was played so well, almost effortlessly by GX, and they're able to find edges against some of the best individual players as a world, as a team.
How are there so
GX
many tech pauses?
have got such a deep playbook as far as it seems to us. No 2 rounds really look the same.
I have a question about tech
definitely
pauses. Can you
impressed by
not
the
just
fact
call
that
tech pause? Like, how are they
Those
gonna?
situations
How are they
has it felt
gonna
like
like
they are shook by going up against
confirm
the best team in the
that
world,
something is?
the reigning defending
You know what I mean?
champions from Toronto heading into champs. They are just sending it. They are playing to that underdog mentality. Players are making individual.
I cursed
confident
around his
plays,
desk.
taking timings. We've seen that from Aura, especially on this defense side. Oh my God! By the way, Flickless has 20 assists right now. That is crazy. I just noticed that, but that is crazy, and it makes sense.
I think that's their
You've
privilege as a
seen him
player.
hit
No, yeah, the
a
players call it,
number
but how
of
did they
important
confirm that?
flashes
What if
throughout this
What if
game.
literally
Definitely
a
feels
player is
like,
just having a bad game and they're like, oh, my
GX
keyboard's
see the
acting
Flickless
weird,
is
and then they get like a
player,
free
for example, As
timeout.
opposed to like Viper, someone who's less able to assist with like that faster play or less positioned to
We see
set a
from
duel to
his,
start
like
for
his
success.
breach on Sunset as
Yep.
well, right? And that is just that is the duo that was added. Flickless, Aura.
An insane flex player. And again, that experience with, playing alongside some of these players in the past on teams as well, in challenges. I mean, don't
Oh,
forget,
you
at
still
the end
can't
stage
talk
one,
during the
you
tech
expect
pauses?
wholesale changes, pick up these players from challenges, and then become a force to be reckoned with in stage 2. After a bit of a up and down group stage as the playoffs where they really came alive. These guys are the real deal now. They've had enough time.
But I
to
feel like
settle.
even just not, even if you're not able to talk during tech pauses, I feel like it slows down. It affects the momentum to some capacity, no?
PRX.
Look at this top mid grouping.
Can they get back into this must-win round of GX? They'll be on match point.
Like you get extra
Economy for
thinking
defenders
time.
still
So I feel
strong
like,
at the moment. Patman is built to that hunter
and I feel like
spirit.
Valorant
Honestly,
pros, I'm not
PRX,
gonna
one thing they
lie,
have done a
like
great job
Valorant
on
pros,
the
they're
attack side
probably
is
so like
controlling the orb game, right?
specific
Despite
about
using
their
just a couple
Valorant
rounds
settings
ago,
that like
Devi
they
has
can
almost had that
feel
steel guard.
something
But in
is
doing so,
off
they
by
often
like
give
the
up mid early,
smallest
which is
margin,
allowed
but
for
like
these
to the
players to
average
be
person,
this
we
time,
probably
three players
can't
up this high
tell.
are going for it.
All the
You
way
know
up
what I
mid,
mean?
Use that wall to cross from spawn so you can't get shot. Flash for lane. Something ready to go in.
Cloud on west side fully anchored for this
Yeah, it
now.
breaks the
They are tucked
rhythm.
inside Boathouse. Cypher U2 coming up.
Oh,
and
이거
Patman's trying to
잡아?
clear them out.
Ooh,
The Cloud is ready to
Patman.
retreat.
What?
And there's more coming.
I was gonna say Hanzo div, but then GX Cloud just got a double kill.
Ara gets involved.
What on
Cloud's able
earth,
to hold his own.
guys?
PRX
Like,
are down to just Patman. Who's
no.
supposed to be the one that opened the way up? Let them move in behind this Hunter's Fury. Now he's got to do it himself. This could be the map.
30 seconds left.
Don't say that. I mean, okay, to be honest, this is GX's map. And like, our Ascent is okay, but it's not the best. So it's fine. It's okay. 다이조부, 다이조부. 괜찮아요.
It is just perfect from them.
괜찮을 거야.
Maximizing the tools that this comp has. So
Good job, man.
impressive.
Flickless adds another 2 assists.
That's a nice
Off
Guardian
a
skin.
devastating flash.
Bar up to 24 now. 1 round away from taking map 1 against PRX.
Ara is basically walking on palm fronds this game.
Okay,
That
stop
is
saying it
how
like that, guys.
well he's been set up for
PRX's
success.
Ascent is not even that like insane.
Alright, just straight up B hit off the steel guard, and the Devi's been able to get quite quickly.
Just
West
wait
side
until Lotus, bro.
relegated to
And
just
the
that
decider
kill.
is Sunset. Like, come
the
on, we're literally Lotus Sunset goats. Like, I don't know why the casters are being annoying. And also Ascent isn't even over. Maybe we go OT and then maybe PRX wins. You never know.
Sage wall that's got a gap in it, so Flickless has
Calm
to
down, it's still
show himself
winnable.
briefly with that little gap. Something working those angles pretty effortlessly, and there's a slow warp that will waylay Flickless further.
Robinho working through B main. We'll discover that there are no PRX players there this time. Everyone on site. No reason for GX.
They gotta hype
not go for
GX
this
up.
one.
Yeah, I
One
get it,
round
'cause they're like
left.
the
They have a ton of
underdogs.
money, but it's something who's ready to clean things up.
Okay, don't know who wins that one. Flickless at 10.
GX 3-4 Sen on Sunset, but isn't Sen like not good at Sunset? Why do I remember Sen not being good at Sunset? Why do I remember Sen being...
Stays alive in map 1.
Just
Is Sentinels
keeping it
good at
simple,
Sunset?
straight
Why
up.
do I feel like Sentinels is not good at Sunset? I do not remember Sentinels being good at Sunset. Or am I just remembering wrong?
Always playing there. You know you're at least going to catch him right. So they get in, able to draw out those cages. They wait things out. The Forsaken swings through. He's only got the Sheriff west side. He can't win that.
Devi had to pop his ult
They
really
were
hastily
good
that
because of
Zero's was about to
tens.
turn his abilities off.
Oh.
So they had to go there.
Yeah, I actually don't even know who's on Sentinels anymore ever since
So round
tens.
24 comes up. GX
like,
still
No,
map win.
I almost said after he graduated, not... Hello! This is what I mean! This is what I mean! Bro just pushed Cat in 2 seconds! Bro is already high mid in 2 seconds! And he just gets 3! Hello? He's literally playing deathmatch! He's playing deathmatch!
Look for every single round. It's like Paris Fashion Week out there. Always something
Dude,
new,
Ara,
different.
I'm telling you, Ara's
Big
playstyle is
control
like
on
looking
the
kind of fun to
defense
watch.
side.
He just like
Not ready for this style of
컷
play.
박는데?
Not familiar with their game. One
But he's
opener
so
for
good
GX
at
here.
it.
An upset map win to make the series.
Guys, it's fine. Our ascent is not that good. It's chill. It's chill. It's chill. It's chill. It's fine. We're just gonna smoke them. Sunset. I mean, not sunset. Lotus. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I wanted to go to sleep happy, but now I'm gonna go to sleep on either a PRX loss or a cliffhanger. This is the worst. Oh man. They don't want me to sleep.
I knew it. One of us gonna get X today, right? I knew it. Instant. When I said that.
The way he was so excited for Ilya. Oh my gosh.
Now that I'm a mom, things are different.
Oh,
Verizon's
she's
different
so
too.
pretty.
They let everyone in my family choose different plans. We get what we want and we save money. Love that for me.
An update is required.
An update is required.
System updated.
We will dance together.
The future of money is here. Feels good.
Esports World Cup, where we are starting off with Valorant.
If you want to win, you have to win against the best.
So looking for revenge.
Wait, what is that pose? Wait, come on. Okay, Alpha, what are you doing? Did we see Alpha's pose just now? That was so troll. The way he was like he's so funny. I can't. Alpha's so funny. No, but like, what about the first guy? How do you pronounce his name? Sugetsu? His pose where he put his hand over his mouth. Was that aura or was that what was it? Like, what do you guys think? Low-key, I thought it was kind of aura. I thought it was aura, especially after seeing Alpha's pose right after. I was like, oh wait, that's kind of sick. That's kind of a sick pose. It's like the edgelord pose. Ohio! How successful. I feel like I thought it was kind of cringe, but then I saw Alpha's pose and then I was like, okay, never mind. In comparison... in comparison... No. Did you see the poster clips in Fnatic versus RQ? I did not. I've actually been so out of the loop for Valorant. I don't even know what's going on. Can you guys tell me what the what's the current map pool in Valorant? I literally don't even remember. I think Abyss is back, but I don't know what maps are in the competitive pool right now. Like, I just have not been playing Valorant like at all. I'm so out of the loop. I'm so out of the loop. Icebox is out? Okay, thank. Good riddance. Good riddance. I don't think Bonk is doing too good. Send help now. Not the PRX tweets! Not the PRX tweet! Bok will have a hard day. There is no way that they just tweeted Ara Ara. Come on now. Are you interested in a GX Westside jersey? Westside is low-key a cool name. I'm not gonna lie. True friends bait themselves for your ace. True, true. But also, like, it's not even true friends, bro. That's just like, I feel like that's just common courtesy in League of Legends or Valorant. No, Kremlons? If it's someone's pentakill, I feel like you have to like tower dive. You need to like tank the turret. You need to like bait for your teammate to get the ace. I feel like that's just the standard protocol, no? That's just like esports. That's just esports manners. Knight steal the penta? Wait, really? I feel like even when I played like ARAM, I don't remember the last time I played ARAM, but when I played ARAM, I remember like even if one of my random teammates were like about to get a penta, I feel like I would tank the turret for them. Depends on what type of friend you are. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Mika here, and I am with Pipson of Giant X. Now, that was a very impressive first map. Congratulations on that. I'm curious if you had to change something in your preparation just because PRX's playstyle is a little unique.
I mean, yeah, we switched a little bit the preparation, but not really a preparation. It's more about that we have to be ready mentally to certain things, and we have to understand that we have to expect certain things, and probably we had an idea that we want to stop fire with fire, you know. So if they run us down, we run them back every time, no matter what. Like, and that's kind of, I think the game was really excited because of that for the viewers, because I felt that there were so many fights happening consistently, and yeah, that was pretty much it.
Oh, definitely looking good out there, and let's see how you guys fare on the second map.
Aww.
Don't worry, Pipson, as a viewer of that map, I had an amazing time. But at what point do we stop saying miracle run for GX? At what point are they just that good?
When they win champions.
Okay, deal.
I think we're past that point, honestly. Like, I was willing to accept a few teams losing to GX through the regular season and go, okay, bad day for the other team. Okay, lucky day for GX. But, oh, we're well past that point now. I think they've proven themselves.
Oh, really?
In this series, doubt is gone.
But first, let's take a look at the HyperX reflex moment. It was from pistol round and an ace from summing up sort of how PRX are playing this game.
Yeah, I think they still had some of those brilliant individual
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
after that first
know why the three of them did not clear that corner. Did you guys see the way Ara? Did you?
Coming out of the likes of Flickless, who I think had an incredible.
Hello?
I think you had Ara. It was mentioned on the cast quite regularly. He was put into so many high-value positions with
I think
great
they.
utility.
I feel like I would have been tilted after that, but like they bounced back, so that's good.
Plays like this, taking over rounds, it wasn't enough.
Well, I think that's what we said.
Who's winning right now? I mean, what's their name? GX won their map pick. They won a sense, but it's okay because PRX is gonna win Lotus.
Yeah, and I can't believe it wasn't a paper.
Probably because PRX never played that spot on pistol. Really?
West side, I owe you
I feel like they have. I feel like that spot is very.
Oh, absolutely, I'm going to. This guy, he is unbelievable. I mean, I think he was the top for headshot percentage we always talked about in EMEA, and you got to see it here on fire.
Yeah, PRX is gonna win soon. Don't worry about it. They're just giving GX like false hope. You know, it's like you get their hopes up and then you crush it.
They had so much confidence in Westside retaking by himself, and he made it work.
Yeah, Coach Alexo had some moments there, so I can't wait to see what he had to say ahead of map 2.
Oh.
Hey guys, Mika back here.
Oh my god! Alex interview.
Of confidence, especially when it comes to the boys. They've been talking about it in various interviews. But on this first map, we saw that Giant X was really unafraid to take the fight to PRX. Did you feel that the confidence of the boys wavered a little bit on this first map?
Yeah, of course. I think we play a little bit scared. Normally we'll be all over the map, but this one we were like forcing ourselves to go into like one bomb side. And I really don't like how we played, so I'm hoping they will be a lot better on Lotus.
Hope you guys can bring it back.
Aww, I really don't like how we played.
PRX feeling scared to go up against the team on the server.
I love Alex.
Tell all the fans as to why they shouldn't be worried just yet.
Well, I think Lotus coming up next. And
why does Alex?
Two of their best maps within the entire
I feel happy when Alex is mad because it's funny, but when Alex is sad, I feel sad.
Kind of fills me with
and Alex Loki looks sad right now.
They've had some time to
fix the little issues, but in terms of
Alex, it's
competition,
okay.
not massive amount of change. What I want to look forward to, though, is the two Fade players. I think they're going to play a huge part in this matchup. Cloud, if he's on point, maybe this map can go in their favor. If he's missing, I think they've already lost.
And one other thing is you heard the conversation from GX about Corrode swapping Flickless over to the Viper for comfort. And you might have looked at that game and said, well, his utility's so good, and his Viper, it wasn't really that great. Here is where you're going to see why Viper's considered Flickless's comfort. He owns on this map. And now coming in with confidence, hell, we saw GX in the last round play PaperX's style. They ran it down. This is going to be a hard bounce back for PRX.
I disagree. I think this is where PaperX, Uber, and Wire should be able to find an answer.
And we just come off the back of what feels like a masterclass of playing that default comp on us and a symphony of set plays and supportive util. It was impressive to see. Lotus, though, a little less played from GX, and it's a map that PRX did end up losing to RRQ in that Pacific final. But this is where they feel their bread is buttered. And they're choosing this over the Haven, which is a good map for PRX.
Ultimately, though, PaperX across this year, I believe they're 18-5 on this map. So I think despite losing it
Yeah,
in
this is
the
our
last
map.
couple outings, I want to feel that that's not indicative of
Guys,
some
I want to see a
kind of
13-1,
downtrend.
okay?
Sticking
I
to
want to see a
the same comp.
13-1.
GX played this a couple times late in Stage 2,
Thank
really
you.
against only the cream of the crop EMEA teams. They seem to only play this map against some of the best in the game. This one obviously follows that trend. PaperX love this double duelist here. They're pushing out, taking some space A main early.
Look at this already. B door opened up by GX. They get that mount control.
GX love this play. They love taking C mount, opening door, fighting into B main. When
Fast
Aura
rotates.
has an op, they'll do that as well later. But yeah, PaperX, they are just on the move. They want to get into this A site. West side is anchoring, heavily committed.
Okay, this Rapper's going to come from GX, but it's going to take some time to get up from Rubble. In the meantime, West side has to hold on, and the clone catches him out.
Yeah, that's the wrong Yoru, my friend. GX, obviously, as we were saying, they were very fast out of C. They're all now on this flank. And PaperX, they are aware of the situation. Look at the way they position themselves on the site. Taking space towards Heaven is a really nice idea. Jin can even wrap back towards Stairs. This is going to be tough for GX.
Oh, taking shots though through the smoke. Grabinho pushing up on the stairs. That's Jing out of the picture. Now PRX knocked down to 4. Paranoia comes on through. Something no found Cloud as he attempted to get into the site. And now the challenge towards Upper. Ara wins it out, but finds himself alone. And Forsaken will swoop in.
Nice.
Yeah, they really, I think, inevitably cement themselves the win when they just flip the site, get into Heaven. Even Jing, he loses that duel on Stairs, a little unfortunate, but ultimately still, they're at a man disadvantage, having to retake with 2 players in Heaven.
Oh my gosh, wait, that second shot, did you guys see? That was nice. Yeah, I won't say it, guys. I won't say it.
They're just disrespected. They've got to run in the tree.
I won't say it, but I'm thinking it. I won't say it, but I am thinking it.
So now, anti-eco here for GX. They're, again, really active on look at what they're doing over at A, right? Really a lot of dynamism here. How do you punish this sort of fast rotate style?
I mean, they can just exploit GX's rotates by drawing them really quickly. Wow, okay, West side just...
No, do not. Okay. He literally almost killed Davai too. Like, hello?
From this paint shell. A lot done here by West side. GX ready to fight into the side as the smoke clears, but something cleverly picks Ara off with a wider angle and then waits for GX to walk into his crosshairs. 3 for something.
Nice, but we kind of lost a lot of guns, but that's okay.
On the verge of some real danger, but they are able to win out
Oh,
the
good.
important duels at the end when GX go for that
This is
multiple-player
good.
swing. PRX make the most of their superior
I
weaponry,
think.
and they can have a pretty competent bonus round now with a couple of those rifles. Fullback coming through for GX. Looks like they want to go for some of that early mound presence. When they do that, it is always initiated by Cloud. And then they'll maybe go for that door open again if no one's there. Push towards B. This is fast for PaperX to get a control.
Yep. No C's nade combo here out of GX, so they know the raise probably isn't here.
Same from GX. Pushed all the way through door, then Prowler into B main. And with all this noise, PaperX just want to accelerate into A yet again.
Forsaken is solo there, pretty much on his own, and Flickless takes him for top stairs. Now into the side we go. Something trying to push in deep. West side has the Prowler to deal with it. Shoot straight through.
I mean, that's fine.
My goodness, PRX. Nothing but scorch marks on this A site.
Nice eco. All good. All good.
Replay on that. Was that intentional? Hard to say, honestly. PRX had some good util there to try and get an advantage fight against the anchor suit. I mean, specifically Westside, there's a Prowler in his face.
And if this GX anchoring is moderately successful, there's enough time bought for the entire rest of the team on these fast rotates through B main.
Why is there no sound? Well, you guys can't hear the sound?
The idea from PRX of just, okay, they're pushing with 3 players on C again. GX love having 3 players on C. Just hit into the site with less players, but tough to do so when the anchor is Westside, where he is at his most proficient. It's just Divide going to go ahead and save in this instance.
Look where these trapwires are, basically untouched.
You hear it? Okay.
Forsaken pushed ahead or pushed towards that Viper wall and got picked up very early. It's such a nice opener from Flickless.
Yeah, I got to see that one on the replay as well.
He just rotates around the pit, right? Kills the tree player. Dude, I do not want to go up against Flickless or Westside trying to hit these sides, man. Or both. Nah, forget about it. That's brutal. But it's either that, or you take a mound fight against 3 GX players, including their Raze and Fade. Pick your poison.
I feel like it's so much more common to have that Viper towards the seaside, but comboing it with the Cypher util here. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought something like that happened. And then Cloud even gives the supporting hawk. I mean, that's a crazy kill.
The Westside is actually so good. But Westside's aim is like a little bit crazy on the.
He felt like there would be a fast swing off that Prowler. He was right.
All right, PRX now onto their full buy. Something just 1 orb away from getting the dimensional drift very early. Has started both this map and Ascent really hot in terms of the kills, in terms of getting an early dimensional drift.
This looks like much more of a default defense side setup for GX.
And now it looks like PRX, they want to make some sound here towards A, and then something can just teleport over. Thought maybe they were going to try to bring him over towards that seaside to get the orb. They had mound control.
Something just did not like the prospect of being dug out of rubble there. So opted to leave instead. We're going to work this rubble, re-clear it slowly. The horn into that B-side reveal arrow.
And this time, obviously set up adjustment from GX on this defense, having that duo of Westside and Flickless towards C. The other trio, emphasis on A. Aura in a fairly committed position. Grabinho trying his best to support, trying his best to draw attention, and he does. So 1 for 1, but a fast trade from Divide.
Aura getting his is big. He took a lot of damage just crossing to that position, but Blink and you'll
Divide, you feel him. You feel nice.
Direction. Divide with 3 already. Westside.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of business, I think, being anywhere near the B-sides.
He is shredding them apart, and off of all that distraction, you just had Patman, Forsaken, kind of biding their time towards B main to take the perfect moment to swing out, get a kill, get the plant.
We're just too good on Lotus.
The playbook for GX is on a map like this, as opposed to their Ascent.
I mean, that was something I was mentioning to you before this game. I feel like watching them on this map, compared to some of the others like Ascent, especially Sunset, where it feels like they have an infinite amount of set plays. I don't think they have that same depth on Lotus. The map has been okay for them. It's been mostly close games, close in win, close enough in their losses, but you know, like those other maps, I don't think they have
I don't know, just something about Westside's crosshair placement and his aim is just so clean.
In the EMEA,
I want aim like
was only
this.
accounting for about 16% of the picked maps in EMEA.
Like, I feel like usually, okay, I'm not gonna, like, Phantom doesn't really look that clean compared to Vandal. But, like, Westside using Phantom looks clean. Like, almost as clean as a Vandal. Like, the same cleanness as a Vandal. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks really clean.
Lotus aficionados.
They love playing it.
They probably have played as many Lotus maps themselves as have been played entirely.
Also, Grubino is such a cute name. Grubino.
On C. Grubino pressed up very far forward. Ready with that paranoia. Swing out left from Aura. 1 for 1. Forsaken. Happy enough to just teleport away after the kill.
They had to know there was going to be a mound fight brewing here, PRX, if they've seen the tape. Now, of course, see the exchange of smokes. That one way is going to be renewed by Grubino. He is insisting on maintaining.
Oh wait, sorry, it's Grubino. Oh my gosh, the way I pronounced it, oh, so it's pronounced Grubino. I just picked it up. That's fine. That's okay.
Maybe he could catch off some kind of
I thought it was Grubino.
Work some space towards A.
Grubino.
Oh, Cloud! Unreal. Batman has a feeling for the timing. He was right.
Just shows the tracers.
You saw him!
Something has this dimensional drift for a late round. And GX have pivoted 2 players towards this C side. which is seeming like the right call.
Now quickly Cloud rotated off B. We need to be here now for this anchoring attempt. Grabinho does not have a paranoia to work with, and this is a dimensional drift that will allow us to pave the way. Cloud a little bit low after that exchange with Patman earlier, and that was a clone scene. Here come PRX ready to throw down, get their hands dirty on the site, but the rotates are coming in. West side already going to set up here on in Waterfall, and something wasn't quite ready for it. Swings a little bit wider than he was ready to account for, and Divine now has to get it done. Finds Cloud, Steel Garden to give him the edge. Doggedly defending that spike location, and this will slow things up for the retake. Flickless and West Side hold an approximation of a crossfire for the time being. Once those weapons return, they'll be ready, and Flickless is there. PRX have to hand over the second round, as even the Steel Garden is not enough.
Respect the usage though from Divine.
I'm okay. I'm not stressed out.
All good. GX go 1-for-1 on the early C fight. They're kind of standard. This was a pivotal moment in the round. Obviously, like it's just some random spam from Patman onto a commonly held angle, but then the Tracers are spotted. Who's out of the vandal.
They started shooting at the same time. Cloud is less so responding to the Tracers and just thinking of the same timing as Divine.
Thank you for the tier 1 Wong Deska.
Very solid. West side up to 5-2. Anchoring prowess on A on full display already. Will be populating the C side, and we might see a rubble fight instead from GX now with their Ryzen fade over here. There's the haunt.
Teleport across from Forsaken to play towards that door. GX pivoting the setup, just kind of bouncing, ping-ponging West side back and forth from that A site to the C site to keep PaperX guessing, who are fully invested into this round. Would love to get that showstopper access for Jing. Finally with the ult. What a tap! That's mental.
Oh my gosh! Something!
Prowess from something on display. Get a weapon upgrade for himself. Going to baby door. We'll have some backup that might pivot towards a B hit from that. Flickless is going to be the one that has to stand tall in the face of this level of pressure. Steps up, knows it's coming, going to try and take matters into his own hands, but something still has the Guardian and still tears his head off. Three with the Guardian. Bro, it refuses to be stopped.
They're not even going to the B site. PaperX are just on their way over to A. All right, a little bit of a TDM round there, felt like. What was that first shot, though? Stunner from back rubble.
That was so clean.
I mean,
that was so clean.
Wider, instant tap.
Oh my gosh, something is on fire.
Holy is right.
Yeah, something's shots are so clean today.
That time, yeah, no aggressive mound presence. PRX didn't actually see the Raze, I think, off the rip, so weren't sure. But there was no explosive fight at rubble like we thought there might have been.
And that was a super important round in terms of the economy. Both sides were quite low, but now PaperX with an opportunity to really stabilize if they get a clean anti-eco. But GX want to get in quick. West side 1-for-1. Back sight, but under the pressure of the Prowler. Yeah,
he doesn't shoot through the Prowler.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
PRX go very aggressive. No, they have a chance here to really just stack up an important 5th round for themselves. Grabinho but lately going to take that door toggle. Ara joining him in mounds. There's an Arcros out there that does confirm the 2 players' presence. And they know full well that the Razor Vine is going to be in their way. Divide decides to step ahead of it though and get this one out of the way nice and quick.
There's something or Patman would love to get another kill here to get close to their ultimates. And yeah, that will be the case. Obviously, GX have the full arsenal. 5 ults ready to go. PaperX at the moment have just been having their just instilling their will upon the map. They are taking space everywhere, pretty much any time they want.
They're having fun. They're having fun.
With the mound fights, but
wait, even GX is having fun. Hey, that's kind of cute. They're like both teams are just having fun, guys. They're just having a good time.
So they're now
yeah, he's something alright.
As opposed to on A. Are we gonna have a fast hit towards B here behind this showstopper?
Certainly could be the case. Prowler going to go right through main. Showstopper in. Jing blinded up in a lot of trouble. Doesn't know what the hell is going on, but something able to catch out Flickless.
Nightfall pretty important here. It's going to be a showstopper now coming from GX. Ara needs to get back in, and it goes 1-for-1. Trade of razors. Beautifully done by Grabinho. Something out there on the side. Does get picked off. The Nightfall for Cloud helping to a great degree, and there was no plant, no full commitment for PRX. Now they're going to pivot off this side, but West side is going to see it coming.
Yeah, now they know that Patman is just that lone hanging player towards B, trying to cause some distraction with the Prowler. Forsaken out wide, wants to jump, try to bait out some kind of shot.
Divine's got the op here. He can post. This is still dangerous.
But do they expect Cloud tucked in the corner?
No, they found him. Now there should be a swing here. Yep, Grabino looking to try and take the fight from Babydoor, but Divine
Grabino
gets back to safety. Little did he know, Grabino would be walking into a triple
easy,
face.
Grabino did work himself into a good position there, to be fair, just couldn't connect the shot. Now
But
it's
guys,
all
it's
on
West
the
Side. Don't
make his way through
don't
heaven.
sigh.
Just drop himself down, take the fight.
Oh my gosh, dude, this guy is not real. How are his shots so clean?
Down to 61.
Like his crosshair placement when he's like scaling.
Could be nice here, just to
Not
temporarily
scaling. What's it called in English?
PRX is trying to make sure this doesn't
He's
get
just so
isolated off, and Divine is ready with the
clean.
op. Nicely done. Divine opens things up.
I feel like I never see his bullet. Like, I feel like he never has any shooting error because his movement is just so good.
On Lotus in particular is just so strong.
I don't know how to explain it. His aim is just so clean.
Going through off that showstopper.
I
PRX do a great job slowing the game down there, pivoting away.
Who gave you all that?
Yeah, I think he did pre-fire it. I mean, it has to be. There's no way it's not pre-fire.
It's really feeling like PRX are just a cut above on this map. They're so experienced on it. Lower in the pool for GX. It seems like they made the right decision in terms of the map pick ban from Alex here.
Yes, his side step and strafe, like his movement is so good. It's so tight. His movement is so tight and clean. It's like very. It just looks very efficient and clean and fast. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels that way. This is their first time out. Yeah, I think so. In this map, yeah, I think it's their first time out.
Stand his ground there. There was a bit more of an all-in engagement.
Come Narin.
In general, PRX are able to hit slightly weaker held sites.
Stop.
Behind the showstopper, behind the Nightfall. It was messy, and they were still able to extract themselves and pivot over to 8.
When GX have had a lot of success on this map, it has come from being able to consistently keep the op in Aura's hands and play around that as a way to just control part of the map. He really hasn't had a lot of chances with it, and when he did, he got deleted by something with the Guardian, with that sick one-tap, right? So, dude, even at that, such an important piece of the success that they have had here is just not a factor.
It was so big against Sentinels, right? Once they started to, they lost 6 rounds, I think, at the start of Haven. Then they got Ara going, and then it was curtains.
Wong, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you.
It's a little bit higher up. That is off, but yeah, he is dealt with. That's crazy.
Yeah, easily handled that. It's time for you till a big problem. Something willing to stand and fight. Remember, this is a GX Sheriff Eco round, and Flickless is commanding attention on the side.
Guys?
Divine, very little to do here.
Guys?
Smoked off it entirely. Still has a spike to hand. At the very least, can have a crack at this.
Guys?
The money's in a fine place for PRX to
Did
get
that just happen?
Maybe he can be rewarded with some patience here on this look towards C-Link.
GX have recovered the guns. Flickless knows that he should not be giving anything to Devi. Wall is up so he can reposition towards sight. That is such a funny little adjustment that works out, just putting the trip higher than the Prowler, but it still catches a player on entry. That is really sick.
Yeah, in theory, PRX have a ton to deal with that, right? They have the Prowler. Of course, they have the Yoru clone that can tease it out. Nicely done. I mean, Jing had nowhere to go, and he needed to get into Babydoor with that judge. The perfect way to shut him down. So it's been Devi and something, though, really have put out strong performances, and both of them have made use of the op at times, or the Guardian, and made it look like an op.
Now, does Devi dare use the Steel Guardian he's about to get?
He might
used
be
it in the
dying.
1v2, but yeah, now I think
The enemies on Eco Y go B.
Or just walks in, takes time, and gets the free kill.
I don't know. You're right. See, that's the thing. Like, if this was solo queue, it makes no sense for them to hit B there. But because they're pros, I'm thinking there must be a reason that they hit B. But what was the reason? I don't really know. I have no explanation that I can offer you guys. I just don't know either. Alex ult activation.
But Aura was able to recover that op with the kill
Oh,
on
man.
Devi at the end there. He was still carrying that. So we'll see if that can be crucial to them getting back in the game. They love to fight for Mount here, then open door and have Aura already on the angle towards B main. Yeah, and that is going to be the case, but, you know, no one really ready to fight. Something is making all the distraction towards B right now.
A pinch on the B here from Upper could be interesting. Something! Okay, as the game crash out of there. It's going to be Ara opening up the account. Jing was found first. Op in the hands.
Jing 어디 왔어?
Of Ara is always a
Oh,
dangerous
nice.
prospect. But with the Sheriff Guarino
Oh,
can't find his
nice.
way out of the corner. The Steel Garden definitely getting its value here. West side, though, and Ara still able to populate the site. And as soon as he got the Phantom back in hand, he put it to work to the tune of 2 kills.
And Westside saves Aura's life there. Guaranteed.
Guys, I'm scared. Why are the rounds getting closer?
Hard for Divide to dig him out.
Yeah, much like this last round. GX don't want to give anything to Divide in this situation now that they've got the advantage. But it is giving opportunity for something to just flank all the way through spawn.
He's making the right choice here going from Link's side.
It will I mean, how does Aura, and why would he have any sense for the timing? This is crazy.
I mean, there's something gate crashing back to rubble. The fact that he's got here is pretty absurd. And West side is watching for
Guys,
anyway. Why?
West side is a robot. West side is a robot.
And now it'll just simply be on Divide.
Who just never.
Pretty standout from GX.
Previous round, White, to try and plant, to try and win in a 1v3 and not save that off.
Oh my
He hands it over to Ara, who uses it to open up and smash Jing as he tries to fast play on the beat.
Just so
Maybe regretting that somewhat.
Almighty.
Yeah, that play towards C-Mount, yeah, it does end up working. The classic from
fine.
GX. They run that
It's
constantly.
not freaking
Especially when
fine,
Aura has
but it's
the
also
just post
fine,
up
but it's
on
also
B main through
not
the door.
fine.
Gets that free catch. We'll see this on the replay.
Check him, PC! A clicker!
Jing was ready for the angle. He swung out.
Oh my.
Going up against it off. Westside comes up so huge to save Aura
Like
there.
he's just,
And then they
he's
just
so
maneuver
clean,
that
and he's
setup a
just
little
so
bit differently so they
clean.
can actually cover that flank through spawn. So much time had expired that they had to have a sense that something could be on some kind of really big wrap around the map like that.
He's always at the right place at the right time. Yes, he's always at the right place at the right time, and his aim, his timing is just so good. It's like the enemy. I don't know how to explain it. Like the timing of his strafes.
Real shot at actually bringing this.
I just don't know how to explain it. It just looks really clean.
PRX
It just looks
instead
real
head over towards
clean.
A, always looking towards West Side site. Oh my god, this guy is just something else, man.
Yeah, you just really don't want to be headed towards West Side site.
Where are you supposed to go? Home?
Dude!
Three options. Sadly, you hit his site.
All right. Vector's here, Razor Vinos blooming in front of him. No success with spam through that cyber cage, but West Side wants to get active on the side. He walks, though, up on Jing, who this time is ready to throw down into the back of the side.
Nice,
Jing goes
Jing.
down upper. Full side control for PRX.
That is what I like to see.
Giant X of Ara and Cloud.
Yeah.
They need to work together to piece this out.
And those anchors who have typically been an absolute wall, just depleted by PRX on a very important round for their money. Aura into this 1 versus 3. Does he even want to risk it with the op? Actually, yeah, he has a ton of cash. He can go for the play. Why not? Just send it.
Why not? I don't know. Like, I know he has a lot of money, but like an op is still.
PRX the better will be the last round of the half. Arison's getting that op in hand. We've seen what he can do with it. He's absolutely dynamic.
It gets a showstopper.
Is that really absolutely dynamic? I feel like we did not
get out of the round
have
with that.
Messy round for
to
PRX.
die
You
so
mentioned a
much
big
to the op, but
investment
that's
there.
okay.
GX,
It's fine.
or rather,
We do a bit of trolling.
When they were anchoring that site,
We
Jing
do
did
a bit of
great
trolling,
job on
guys.
the
We do a
entry
little bit
here.
of trolling.
Gets that 1v1, and then as soon as he hears the teleport, realizes that it was Gramino getting into backside, swings before he even gets out of that. That was just a heads-up play.
그거
Dukes in the
살짝
2v4 and are taking
나가겠다.
3 players, though. Make it expensive. PRX own in this last round of the half.
저건
So mostly bought up. A couple of half
좀
armors here.
나가겠다.
Forsaken not with full util, had to buy down completely. Gonna have to be enough.
파이팅!
No
PRX.
here for
할 수 있다.
Instant
할 수
sees
있어. 할
with
수
the nade
있어.
this time. Not gonna catch the flash.
오! 오!
Collects all 3.
PRX knew exactly what they were walking into this time.
Fastest round I've ever seen in Valorant. I mean, what was that, 5 seconds?
Very no-nonsense stuff. This time, PRX meet GX head on.
Yes!
What was the clock on that? Genuinely. Was that
I
5
like
seconds,
it. They
6
actually
seconds?
shut down the push so
While
well.
we do see this again, we're gonna go a quick break. We'll come back, of course, with the next half.
와,
of Lotus.
진짜 잘했네. 지렸다, 진짜. Yeah, we avoided the 90 curse. That guy's so swag. What is this angle? Who is that? Who is that? Is that a pro player? I don't recognize who that is. 누구야 저거? Oh, it's just like a random person maybe? 인게임에 레이즈 되겠나? 근데 저 오히려 좋아. 저 솔직히 Z보다 레이즈가 더 좋은 것 같아요. 팀원으로서. I prefer, like, if you guys have to choose between a Jet or a Raze on your team, what do you guys choose? I feel like I choose Raze, because most of the time Raze players, they like actually put a lot of effort into like learning their satchels. And I feel like Raze, her like E ability is just too good. Depends on the map. Oh, that's true. Like Ascent, obviously you want Jet, but like most other maps, oh, I guess Abyss, you also want Jet. But I don't even know what the current map rotation is, so I don't even know. But I feel like I generally prefer Raze.
On the side of GX, been impressive, but it's Divine we're watching, who's gotten the op in his hands a couple times. You mentioned Wyatt.
But maps where like the op is really oppressive, I feel like Jet is definitely better.
Damage here for that spend.
Yeah,
like Abyss.
Spent for the damage
Abyss
also looks pretty good when you get the
and
operator
Ascent
because you're taking it from the other team.
and Haven.
Are getting kills off the back of that.
Well, like maps that can use an operator well, I guess.
Last round was 6 seconds of Valorant.
that might be the fastest round I've ever seen. It very well may be.
Yep. And I guess the last chance for GX to show the proactive defense looks. They just threw themselves at PRX, come off second best. PRX now, potentially more confident, ready to take those kind of fights. We've got Jing and Divine with Sheriffs to hand here.
All of GX.
Did Raze also get nerfed? I haven't been keeping up.
Go at this B site. Stacked up with 4 players. Cloud has.
Yeah, overall, I would rather just have a Neon on my team who like judges everyone. I think that's what I would prefer. This R is so good at taking space. Like he just like does not care. Bro is always in CT. He's in CT before the rest of his team has even entered the site.
If he plays it patiently,
like,
backs up everybody.
They are not checking.
Guys,
all the timing is good for West Side, and he's able to convert it into a second. Paranoid for mistake, but he's
my days!
Oh
my days!
Able to take the fight with some right clicks, but once again, PRX disrupted as they're trying to set up defensively.
How many late rounds
guys, I need to sleep.
Like this? And yet somehow he's still putting up crazy numbers, but he's in unwinnable spots.
Not this time.
I need to go to sleep. I need to go to class tomorrow.
And shot through the smoke. Giant Eggs, what a start here. Working the map. And leaving that insert back towards the B main flood. Beautifully done by West Side.
That is so well played. Shows all the steps, patient, picks the perfect timing. PRX just not suspecting there would be someone waiting outside of C whatsoever.
Good.
West Side now up at 14 kills, having hell of a series at the moment.
So again, GX still want to try and throw curveballs, no matter what side of the map they're on. PRX pretty serious about this A side control. See some health bars affected there as they're decayed briefly by that Viper wall that GX are going to play off.
GX hear a lot of noise towards A, so they want to leave. Why not go elsewhere? And PRX, they're saying, hey, we made a lot of noise. They're probably going to leave. Let's go to the other side of the map.
They're pinging the expected location of the Arcros there as well, up on the wall. Devi had made use of that already by the looks.
PRX are very ready for this. They knew what GX were going to do.
Ara trying to make a swing. It's risky. He's trying to post up at that angle, and something's going to punish him now. The paint shells catch West Side. By the heel as he tries to abscond quickly. Cloud paranoid up, but Flick was is able to bail him out. And now the push through the side.
Huh?
He's
Huh?
gonna be devastated. PRX feed themselves into the wood chipper. Grabinho more than happy to oblige.
PRX just couldn't resist the temptation of trying to continue that sequence of
Guys,
They just couldn't
that did not
resist.
just happen.
They had to. They had
That
to
did not
stack.
just
Maybe they
happen.
could've
No,
waited,
no,
tried to get
no,
the
no,
guns
no.
later, allow a rotate. I mean,
Oh,
Alex,
Alex, I feel you. Alex, I feel you. Alex, I get it. I get it.
They're out of sync with their paranoia.
Good
with the
eco, I guess, but like it was so, it's so
Element of rascality in
또
PRX that they
충분히
cannot deny.
해봤는데.
It takes a will for them and it runs them
나이스
headlong
이거, 야,
into
나
a
이거,
wall.
guys, 나 이거.
Naiko,
domai.
GX already working their way into tree, which is being smoked off. It's Grabinho who's gotten into stairs. Might catch Forsaken on the rotate.
Here's this all of it. Forsaken thought he was clever getting up on the corner, but Grabinho was far further forward than he expected.
What a kill. Has the paranoia line up for backside as well. He catches Batman.
Oh
Batman
my
out in the open.
God.
Are able to take that fight, and Jing knew he had the dark. He knows to question the better part of Ella now, and the pressure is on. What a correction! For Jing, and this fight goes loose. It's at the back of the site. And GX had to get Flickless and Westside up here to wrest it out of his grip.
돌아. 나이스.
What have they got to do with absolutely no tools? PaperX are now everywhere.
아,
that
이거야.
flooding effort to support
잘하잖아,
Jing
우리
really
팀.
does it
나이스.
all. The weapons for GX just not good enough, and the aim from Jing is really sickening.
But Grabinho got so deep. The kill upstairs, pick on something, paranoia. Surely that's enough to work with. But the timing's not there, the spacing for GX as they try and capitalize. They only get the one kill off it.
That first player was a little bit too early. The Sheriff's just not really enough for the trade there either.
Keep talking in Korean. I
sick
think it's
sequence of kills
working.
from Jing. That was beautiful.
Okay.
Jing quiet, honestly, up until this point. Now in the 10 spot.
Could go for some kind of
Kwasugi.
crazy double satchel, but the showstopper off here.
Kwasugi.
He can get some insane distance.
I like
if he
how they
wants to do it.
pronounce Grabinho. Grabinho.
You've never seen two players
It's cute.
stacked up there.
Grabinho.
That is so silly.
There are a lot of things I've never seen. I'm sure PRX do them.
Question mark. Question mark.
Second back onto the A site now. Has to think twice about setting up in tree. Paranoia drawn out. Now as the door opens, the Grabinho's hoping to get ahead.
Jing on the rotate over towards A Heaven. If GX commit, they're still staring down the barrel of this showstopper.
Oh, thought he had a timing, but Grabinho has room to recover.
And now Jing is just solo, all alone.
Done this again. Done this before. Ah, he gets chomped on. Paranoid, Prowler out, and still something controls that high ground. He's gonna rip the showstopper. Grabinho can't get away in time.
아니
This time
something
Jing relies
지렸는데
on his
방금?
teammate for success. And that's also solid strategy.
Westside just never freaking misses, bro. Like he just plays on the perma. He just has like less. He just
Batman threw up a great haunt in the middle of that fight. That
he
was
just play on
unbroken
10
by
less
GX.
ping than everyone else or
That's how something
something.
was able to get the kill
I
from
don't
Heaven.
get it. How does this
Arrived
guy?
just on time, but would have been, I think, maybe a little too late. If this haunt didn't come in, he wouldn't have been able
How
to
does
support.
this
But look at
guy?
this.
How?
Create space for that
How?
showstopper.
How?
Immediately trying to get away. No chance. Correct hit.
Let's go! Holy shit, man! Good job!
Great flood there by PRX. Something so important from upper there.
Ilya.
That was huge from Patman to get that piece
How?
of utility off for something
How?
to support Jing, who was about to be overwhelmed. And it sent GX reeling onto this pretty tough little half-5. Bucky involved, even West Side opportunity, but shots not connecting.
It's a very GX-coded start to the round for PRX. Determined mount control, and the opening of B door to force the attackers back further. This map control now has been taken and given hand over fist by GX. They just don't have the weapons to thrive in this scenario. Grabinho was able to get deep now. The iconic Bucky skin will be shut down. Divide for 4.
Not even close.
Defy is
Not
hitting
even
on this
close.
map. And it's just feeling
Guys, this is
quite
PRX's
effortless,
map for a
honestly.
reason.
Putting up the 19 for 6. Playing the Vice. PaperX on this map, they are just certainly a cut above. And individually, with Defy heating up, Jing heating up, looking even more dangerous than they were on Ascent.
And insane as these moments have been from GX, they're too few and they're too far between to start to challenge PRX's round total. 11-6 on the scoreboard. Heading into round number 18.
GX is trying to keep it simple with this brawl on A, but PaperX are there to fight.
Ara has to go down there. Nothing he could really do. Seized in place by the looks of things. And there's something. Here's PRX now. This is where their bread is buttered. And it never falls butter side down, Wyatt. Something. X's with 3.
We have gotten some very fast rounds of Valorant on account of PaperX relentlessness, just that willingness to fight. Full brawl in A standard, you get your C's, you get your nade back.
Our Sunset is also...
Is able to capitalize,
actually? Yeah, I feel like our Sunset is good, no?
Catching him immediately just traded out, post-mortem by the nade.
Yeah.
And look at the way that PaperX, all the rest of the players are swinging together.
They're now imposing themselves on GX. There was a rubble fight that followed a mound fight. Both successful for PRX, playing up on the defense side. They're going to go for a mound variation here. There'll be nothing to see for them, but maybe a fast flank opportunity.
GX again just out of A, but PaperX have mapped elsewhere. Very confident with that swing, I would say.
Something in theory had him covered, but the up Rose was not enough to guarantee success there. Well, it's a PRX round, one after another after another.
Okay, boys. Yeah, it feels like they really wanted to get this one over with fast. But the eagerness to do so has extended us by at least one more round.
Yeah, brimming with confidence is the polite way of putting it there for PRX.
And I get it. I get it. Divine. Got a lot of kills, doesn't have a lot of deaths. Well, that one is bold. That one's bold.
Yeah, there's obviously a player right to Devi's left there. All right, some breathing room here for GX, but as the finisher identified, 7 rounds from here on out need to be won by GX.
And at some point, it's going to be 5 ults for PaperX. Yes. So it's going to be tough to overcome the fact that they're going to need all those rounds. I'll tell you that.
So again, PRX just flip-flopping this time. It was a bit more aggressive over towards Rubble side. No one actually in the C side at all. Does Grabinho opt to walk up on this? No. Paranoia, he thinks that GX are a bit faster than they actually are. Razorvine's canvassing the ground. This will slow things up slightly, but already GX have purchase in the back of the side.
PaperX are more than happy to play this for some kind of retake of Blood.
Oh my days, util overload.
Something spawning on multiple players within that Viper's pit, but certainly can't commit at that timing. Will give an opportunity to ping out for the nade, though.
Okay, West side inside the pit. It's Clone that he ends up taking contact against. Somebody thrown in. GX just keeping a toe in the pit to keep it standing, of course. That's been set in place by Flickless.
This is so much pressure from PaperX. GX have not, for any moment, felt comfortable enough to try to actually get this spike down. Yeah. But at this point, they've drawn out enough utility that they can.
The pre-plant pit, though, is always kind of dangerous. It gives PRX time to set up and start spamming in. Ara has fallen.
And one more kill for Jing will result in a showstopper. That could be enough to close out this game, bring us to Sunset.
Something's had the time now, the freedom to start to swing around. Looks like the box position in C has been smoked out and shut down. But there's Westside and Cloud. Stave off this attempt at their flank. Now Patman and Jing realize there's no point going any further.
Hey guys.
Yeah, that's all she wrote on the
I'm
round.
not nervous. Are you guys nervous? I'm not nervous at all.
To the next, so Dimensional Drift, Steel Garden off the table. Some of the very, very important ults that PaperX have access to close out the game. And, of course, the round converted. Things looking a little bit more realistic for GX. Yeah, but even still, they had to exchange plenty of their own ultimates to get those out. And we're about to have Showstopper Nightfall for PRX. So the cycle, the dance of ultimates back and forth will continue.
But, I mean, it's worth pointing out that it's a Steel Guard and a Dimensional Drift that don't really give them an edge in all of this round.
Let's go, we can do this.
Yeah, what can they do with that pit up, right? I mean, there's just no real way to get back in effectively at any juncture. Now PaperX want to call this timeout. Alex wants to get in.
The way we lose 4 more in a row? No, Alex had the same thought that we all had collectively. He got nervous and that's why he called this timeout.
A home map for both team, and we get there. That should be an absolute banger.
I do wonder if this is a round where PRX decide to slow it down a bit, because they've been virtually gambling with like aggressive push-ups, and they've been alternating between the C and A side, between Mound, between Rubble, and they've been missing GX a lot of the time. GX got to hit a C side there, which had some Vice util, but no one actually anchoring in it. They played a 0-4-1, 0-1-4 rather, with the Omen, Rubinho set up on B.
With the Omen! You might be Omen. Sorry, I just really like British accents and Australian accents. I wish I had one.
For them here.
Ooh, I wish I had one.
Second rather on the big side.
I'm not sure they want to commit. There's now a buy from Divide down to 50. Yeah, they're going to force it up pretty heavily. It'll put Divide in something low. A few lighter armors. Still a competent buy.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
I'm ready to just throw that early haunt over towards A, so PRX can brawl for that side of the map. GX, let's see if they try to go all in.
There's that horn across the map. Sees though, not quite there. It's Ara getting picked off first though. Forsaken in position to deal with him as he tried to cross past that rubble corner.
Yeah, just instantly opening that tree door. Entry player for GX removed. Now they have to get their bearings, figure out how to win this out in the 4 versus 5 with 0 ultimates available.
Might see some baby door presence taken out by PRX in a moment. Mindful though is Patman about to push off B main, but there's a shield wall there to detect it.
Yeah, and with that Prowler not getting any spots, no reason for PRX to
I'll eat some wasabi chips.
Any way they can retain these spots on A. They're prepped for B if they need to be as well.
Big split coming out. There's that shield wall in play. How will that
I
be
have my
handled?
chopsticks.
Though, and
It's
West
time.
side. The two players
I'll
will be terrified
eat.
to fight as they get into the side early. They get past the shield wall.
Something maybe wanting to go for an aggro play, but couldn't was delayed. Jing now doubled up though.
Flickless had to wait for that wall to come down. He's now able to sit in main a little bit further. We'll have a plant.
God, these wasabi chips are so good.
Smoke on Flickless's position now. Guarino attempts to take control.
Quint,
Paranoia comes out.
chip,
Doesn't
crunch,
affect Guarino, though.
ASMR.
He's tucked
Okay.
on the corner. Wins one. Eventually gets overrun, but Jing elsewhere. Picked up by Westside, who followed up Guarino. Great upper presence here for GX. And the money's not good for PRX. They know it.
Guys, what is happening?
Something has to limp away. Beaten black and blue.
What an adjustment. The movement
God,
into
I'm getting
that
mad.
second kill from Cloud. That was so lovely. And I think the GX did an excellent job playing into heaven there.
Guys,
Despite
I'm getting
being
mad.
at that man disadvantage, the paranoia that Cavino threw out was excellent. It connected.
Guys,
on
imagine something
everyone from
clutches
PRX
this.
that were stacked up there. He gets wide, takes that first engagement, instant swing from Westside to get the second, and he backs up at the right time, just plays around the shorty. That was so well done.
Look
Yeah,
how
it's
deep
this
and
moment
deep
here. Look at that perfect little peek from Westside. And look at that adjustment
What
right
flavor?
there.
Wasabi. I'm eating wasabi chips. They're so good.
Still in it.
So much map control off that paranoia into upper.
Oh, they're not potato chips.
Characteristic frustration here is that it's 3 rounds in a row the GX have been out of
It's wasabi kutkerang.
nose.
3 chances for PRX to close this out now. Again, back to the old C's with the nade to take this control towards Rubble, which
I
has
love
been
wasabi.
really emphasized by PRX. Many rounds in a row now. On
Wasabi flavor is yummy.
Divide is
I
able to
know,
shoulder pick and
right?
see
It's so
if Epic
good.
plays here. It's going to be a frothy
Hello?
push on towards the seaside.
Man.
Slowed down briefly by the smoke.
It felt like GX are really just keeping it simple, big executes, and that's what has begun to work for them.
Batman one off that Nightfall for retake. Showstopper also there for Jing. So PRX likely let this first push go through to the keeper. Play that full retake.
They forced Divide all the way out.
I think it's real
Can GX
wasabi.
really fight for any additional space? No. Look at the status of the utility. It's very low, just a
That's
season
real
of all.
wasabi.
That is all they have access to.
Patman would love a kill here. Something to open things up. Ara goes low. Clone there, of course. Complicating things. And there it is. Ara taken down. Not the start they're looking for at all. PRX looking for a retake now as Jing found that showstopper. And it found Flickless in turn. Cloud tucked here by the side. Sees Patman go across. Divide might look for a swing
Guys,
off this. But it's ready for Cloud
please.
to take a timing of his own. Nightfall going to come through here. And Cloud is already off the sights. Fantastic stuff from GX. That was
Guys.
PRX going for the
Guys.
full retake behind the showstopper. Doesn't quite get him there.
And during crunch time, Cloud has come to life these past couple rounds. Beautiful play there. Didn't work out, but it was kind of cool in the midst of that retake. He threw a haunt over to Waterfall to see if GX can try to spam onto a player.
Were we not like
And just after
6-12?
that
How are we
happens,
10-12?
PRX, they make their way back in. Jing gets that great showstopper off.
Cloud has some of the most unreal movement. The little
it's just these
repositioning
little
that he does.
Yeah, I'm getting
That
nervous,
reminds me
guys.
of
I'm gonna
Space,
finish these
honestly,
chips because I'm
and,
so nervous.
successful rounds for NRG.
Kind of goes back in, gets that perfect kill on Divide. That gets the Nightfall, backs up to use it. really excellent stuff. I can't believe GX are still in this. And they really have just gone back to basics, just hitting sites, winning out retakes. They're winning them out with man disadvantages as well.
PRX forced into that round to some degree, right? It's a bit of a jumbled mix of weaponry. They probably don't really want to play retake, but they're not given a choice. Not after Cloud has that Nightfall.
And they've been forcing into the last.
You hear Wasabi Dragon Breath on him? Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Full buys, like Divide with just the Sheriff there, some weak armor.
Are you gonna see Matt tonight?
You know, lighter armors, Guardians. And again, if they force up into this, well, yeah, no.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep uncomfortable. Not quite mad, but uncomfortable. If they lose, I'm going to sleep mad. If they win this, I'm going to go to sleep uncomfortable because I'm on like a cliffhanger,
GX full
you know?
intentions of getting out A, which has been the location that PRX have been most happy to fight for early, as of late, but this time ultimately pretty free.
There's no C's nade combo as the Fade and Raze both over at B. PRX trying again to gamble on the right position, but this allows for a faster reflank.
Very fast reflank, 3 players. There is obviously this trip place behind by Westside that'll need to be broken unless maybe they want something to just teleport across and they go elsewhere. Regardless, very fast from GX into this very free C site.
Forsaken's mandate, strictly do not die. Hold the paranoia until we're ready to try and flood in.
Flickless is in so much danger. There's a player in blue room as well.
Grabino here sees the clone. Now the Viper wall comes up. This is going to allow PRX to get in position, but also GX to defensively set up behind it. Z's comes in. They are decayed down. Easy targets. Patman with the critical utility at the most important moment. Now the Nightfall comes through onto the side. Cloud here playing
guys, can we watch Forsaken and his timing, please? Hello?
It's Jing toying with him, trying to keep him busy, keep his attention. Catnips away from the fight, and he wins it out anyway.
Nice.
As only they know how. Claim the map on an awkward buy. 2 Sheriffs, couple of Bulldogs in the mix.
Thank God.
And Nightfall, and again, Patman with important utility to tilt the game in their favor.
Yeah. GX did not make it easy. Respect for the comeback attempt, but PRX just a cut above on Lotus.
Quick break here, but when we return, the analyst desk are going to get us set up for our 3rd and final map of the series.
Watch first 3 rounds or you don't have time? I can watch the first 3 rounds. Uncomfy sweet dreams. Actually, no.
Game changers. It's about competition.
Never mind. They have like this weird intermission.
We're making history. It means so much to us. It's good to be back.
Okay, Cremons, I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm gonna tweet good night brackets neutral. And then when I wake up, I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wake up at 6 AM because I have a 9 AM class. And I would like you to let me know what happened in the comments. Yeah. You better dream of PRX winning, Narin? Yeah. I mean, I don't dream, but if I do dream, I'm gonna dream of PRX winning. Have a cool, good sleep, Narin. Yeah, you're right. What's good? Thank you guys for watching with me. Sorry I couldn't watch for the full games, but yeah, it's because I have an early class tomorrow. I think if we have a watch party at 10 PM on a day where like I don't have an early AM class, I will definitely watch it out. But I'm too tired. I woke up at 7 AM today and I did not take a nap at all today, so I'm freaking dead. I'm freaking dead. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's see. Good luck, P. I mean, if PRX doesn't win this, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be friggin' pissed. Thanks for the watch, pod. Thank you guys. Good night. Oyasumi. Sombam. Good work with the 2 streams today. Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't expect I was gonna stream Minecraft for 6 hours. I didn't even realize I streamed for that long. 오야슈미 바이바이 맞다네 맞다네 내일 봐요. 아 내일이 아니구나. 내일 말고 언제 보지? 금요일, maybe Friday, but for sure Saturday. I'll see you guys maybe Friday, for sure Saturday. Okay, bye bye. Ochu. Peace. Yeah. Friday brackets probably. Selamat tidur. Selamat malam. Makasih. Bye bye. Peace. Ochu.